Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 2nd through the 8th. We're going to see what's coming up here for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're coming into the Lion's Gate energy, guys. We're going to see how the energy may be affecting you guys. I'm going to pull cards from this deck here around career, money, family, spirituality, healing, whatever spirit wants to talk to us about. And because I'm running behind on posting the love videos for August, I'm going to pull some love cards at the end for those of you who want to know about love and romance. That way you're not being kept in suspense waiting for the August love readings. Maybe that'll hold us over for a bit here for those of you that want to know about love and romance. But we're going to see what's happening for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead, especially as we're coming into Lion's Gate energy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first card coming up here is the Knight of Cups, okay? This is playful energy. I know a lot of people watch tarot readings for love and romance, and so unfortunately Knight of Cups gets a bad rap as being a player or a Romeo. Now, this can be the case sometimes. We're not quite in the love portion of the reading just yet, so I like to approach this outside of the stereotypical labels that get put on the poor Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about like adventure. It's about the pursuit of the things that make the heart smile, okay? Creativity, romance, beauty, the quest for beauty, things that are beautiful. One of the things that happens that I have seen when people are getting unstuck or unblocked, especially financially, you start to notice beauty around you in very simple things. You start noticing colors, the way lights shine and shimmer, things that you've passed by 100 times and you've never noticed, how, they were beautiful in their own simple way. So some of you might be beginning to notice the beauty around you, and this is one of the signs in which you're being unstuck, unblocked, and opening up to receive. And some of you are feeling the need for more creativity, okay, more adventure. And sometimes for me, the Knight of Cups just comes up with the message of, if it doesn't feel good, don't do it. Don't do it anymore, right? Pursue the things that are bringing joy and beauty into your life, okay? Again, like I said, sense of adventure. Now, the next card coming up here is the Emperor. And this is a major arcana card. When the major arcana cards come up, typically we're at some kind of significant crossroads, okay? And we are coming into a new chapter in our life. So when the major arcana cards come up, we have decisions to make, and we're being led and we're being guided by our angels and guides, and we're coming into a new chapter, a new beginning. The Emperor is going to be about foundation, structure, discipline, taking action. Astrologically speaking, you could be dealing with masculine Aries or Scorpio energy. There could be somebody coming into the situation. Maybe you've been in this dreamy energy and now you're finding a way of balancing it, of organizing it, of making it work for you in some way. The Emperor, after all, is one of my self-employment cards. So there could be something here where you're getting ideas, like putting ideas into practice, putting systems in place to be able to build and create on that foundation for yourself, like for the long term, going into the long-term future. Okay, Emperor can also be very father energy. Okay, very like a guiding energy. So some of you may be connecting with some very masculine energy through your guides or guardian angels that might be coming in and directing you as you're navigating these changes that are coming up ahead for you. The next card coming up is the Two of Pentacles, right? So you're getting a little bit overwhelmed as you're taking your dreams, your ambitions, your interests, and you're finding a way to take action to make it a reality. Two of Pentacles tells us you're getting a little bit overwhelmed. Two of Pentacles is telling us that you feel like there's a lot to do. Two of Pentacles also sometimes comes up when we're getting stuck inside our head too much. We are having a hard time focusing or feeling good about the progress that we're making because we think that other people are looking at us or judging us. Okay, so Two of Pentacles reminds us to get out of that because we're not mind readers. We don't know what people are thinking, and to be in the present moment and to try to focus on making it fun. Doing things that are enjoyable, doing things that are fun, doing things that feel good, and finding a playful approach to the work that you're doing. Some of you need to remind yourselves why you started doing something in the first place, right? Sometimes we want to pursue our passion as our career, and it becomes so overwhelming that we lose passion for what our passion was to begin with. And this is a reminder for playfulness. Make time for playfulness. Make time to not take things so seriously. Try to make the work fun. You have to do it anyway. Try to make the work fun. That's one of the messages that comes in with the Two of Pentacles. Now, the next card here is the Chariot. And this is your card, my darlings. This is you guys. Look at this, right? So we know there's big changes coming in here with the major arcana cards. Big decisions, big crossroads. And for me in my readings, when your major arcana card comes up, it basically tells me that this is a situation, you're dealing with a situation right now in your life that's directly connected to what you came here to experience, what you came here to conquer, to master, and to come into your authentic self. That's such a buzzword these days. Like, what does it mean to be your authentic self, right? Well, this is telling us you're going to figure it out really soon. Basically, you're shaking off the labels and the conditioning. We're all conditioned from the day that we're born. We're taught how to be, how we should or shouldn't be. And so to be in the authentic self, we shake off that should and shouldn't. And we start to get really connected with what do we really want? What do we really like? And to live in our truth. And the things that before we maybe judged ourselves, or we felt, oh, I'm too this or I'm too that, or things about ourselves that we thought were flaws, we actually begin to see these are strengths. And we begin to use them in our favor. And there's a sense of like falling in love with yourself in like a healthy, non-narcissistic kind of way as you're coming into your power, coming into your energy, and living your life unapologetically, the way that you want to. There's a sense of confidence that comes in with this, right? So for me in my readings, when I'm reading for somebody and their major arcana card comes up, it's basically letting me know that you're stepping into your power. The Chariot card in itself can indicate travel, okay? Independence, but also here, decision making, being focused. Where you're putting your eye, that's where you're going to end up. Short and simple, right? Kind of how they say in baseball, like, keep your eye on the ball, right? So that you can make contact with it, right? You have to keep your eye on where it is you're wanting to go. Eliminate the distractions and stay focused. I feel some of you might be a little bit frustrated because you're feeling like you have to go and do this thing by yourself. Like maybe there was somebody acting like they were going to help you, they were going to have your back, you guys were in this together. I'm sorry to say, but something about the Chariot card makes me feel somebody may be kind of flaking last minute here. And you're like, well, fine, then I guess I'll go do it on my own, right? But we have the major arcana card here, so Spirit is saying it's actually happening the way that it was meant to happen. Okay, you're meant to do this on your own. It does not mean that you're meant to be alone forever, so don't get upset, don't panic, don't worry. But in this particular situation, these steps that you're taking, it's creating a whole new life and a whole new beginning for you. And Spirit is like, look, Cancer, we want you to have this whole new beginning. We want you to have this whole new world. And we don't want the old doo-doo energy from the past to follow you. So we're stepping in, okay, where there's some divine intervention here. And we're removing this person from the equation because they're not clearing themselves the way that you're clearing yourself. They're not doing their inner work the way that you're doing your inner work. And we don't want this energy to follow you because we know how hard you've been working. We want you to have that nice, fresh, start. We want you to have that nice, fresh, clean, new beginning. So don't get discouraged when that happens. If you find somebody is flaking on you, or you feel like you're having to go it alone, it's actually a blessing and a protection, okay, to help you get out of those old energies. We're going to turn over here and pull some cards around love and romance now. You guys, let me know in the comments, do you like this format? Would you prefer to have a few cards around love and romance at the end every week? Or do you prefer to have the once a month love readings? Let me know in the comments, and whatever you guys decide, whatever the majority says, that's what we'll end up doing. But love and romance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Love and romance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Love and romance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Alright. So the first card we have coming up here is the Seven of Cups. Okay? So this is options, this is choices. This might be that you're having a hard time figuring out what you want to focus on. Okay? Now, Seven of Cups, somebody else also commented once that it could be telepathy or like a telepathic connection with someone. Okay? So some of you might be feeling or sensing that somebody is going to be resurfacing. Some of you might be receiving messages in a dream, you know, from someone. Or have a feeling or a sense that somebody is about to kind of resurface here. Seven of Cups traditionally can be, like I said, not being sure which to focus on. Cancer, you might be having a lot of people showing interest in you, or you may be noticing a lot of new people. I feel some of you may be moving to a place in the near future where you're like, wow, like this is my kind of town. These are my kind of people. Like if I was here, I would have been settled in a long time ago, right? You're like, I can't believe how many choices are here. I can't believe how many options are here. Okay, so some of you are having a chance here to get to know a few different people, or you're beginning to realize, wow, there's actually lots of opportunities here for relationships. I feel a sense of variety in this reading as I'm looking at the Seven of Cups for you guys. The next card here is the Fool, okay? The Fool card also came up for Scorpio. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, not necessarily, but you can be. For me, in a reading, when, was it Scorpio? It may have been Leo. Or maybe it was for both Scorpio and Leo. But I know it did come up for Leo as well. So maybe some of you are dealing with Leo. So for me, in a love reading, the Fool is like taking this leap of faith. And typically for me, when the Fool card comes up, this is someone that's very different from you. There could be a really significant difference in your physical characteristics and appearance. It could be stark contrast in the physical appearance. This can be somebody who it comes from a completely different background or culture than you, or somebody, there could be a significant age difference. But despite these differences, this person feels like home. You guys just feel very at home when you're together. And so the Fool card is going to be that leap of faith, as I said, right? And because it's a major arcana card, we know there's a past life connection with this person. So you feel a strong past life connection. You feel a sense of home, even though outwardly people might not guess that you guys would be a couple or that you would be together. Fool card can also indicate that this is somebody completely different from your usual type, right? But there's a sense of happiness here. There's a sense of joy here. There's a sense of celebration here. Now, your next card, my dears, is the Sun. And this could directly be linked with Leo as well. So some of you are definitely getting some Leo energy here because, like I said, the Fool came up for them and now we have the Sun. But even regardless, Leo or no Leo, the Sun card, another major arcana card, you're going to have massive changes in your love life and in your relationships as we're coming through the Lion's Gate. We've got these two major arcana cards coming in back to back. And the Sun card is about true love. It's about playfulness. It's about freedom. Okay, there could even be a sense of travel. Some of you are meeting somebody as you are traveling. Some of you may be traveling for work and meeting somebody. But there's a sense of travel here, a sense of freedom, a sense of like your inner child plays well with their inner child. And so there's an energy here or a situation here indicating long-term commitment and true love. The Sun card is the opposite of a codependent relationship. This is someone who wants you to shine. This is someone who wants you to do well. This is someone who wants you to prosper. And they're not going to be holding you back. They're not going to be getting jealous, right? Sun card also tells us that this is a relationship where there's a lot of trust. Lots and lots of trust, right? If you text this person and they don't get back to you right away, you don't freak out like, oh my gosh, they're about to ghost me, or oh my gosh, they found somebody else. This is a secure relationship. You guys are not investigating each other. You're not wondering what the other is up to. Okay? You guys have your independence, you have your lives, and you come together and you congratulate each other and you encourage each other and you love up on each other. So it's a very, very strong, happy, healthy relationship. And so this is something that maybe many of you have been working very hard to manifest. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign. Some weeks those might resonate with you more than others. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do for you. If you want to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite and schedule a private reading with me there. Unfortunately, somebody's going around pretending to be me and asking for money, emailing people and asking for money and saying, I have something very urgent to tell you. It's really important. Send me money and I'll tell you. Guys, I've never done that and I will never do that. I'm not going to chase after people to send me money or to do a reading for them. I just feel like if you want a reading from me, you'll schedule a reading from me. And the only way to do that is to go to calendly.com/amethystangelite and schedule a private reading with me there. So I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Be well, my dears. Take care.